Hi. Montessori had children come to her with mental and emotional problems. They would come to her unable to speak, and soon they'd be interacting with each other and the adults. They would not only learn to read and write, but they would also learn to clean and do chores such as watering the plants. They learned how to dress and do their hair. They also were curious about the world around them and very perceptive. They were passionate about learning, and her ideas and her observations changed the way she thought education should be for young children. She realized that children were resilient and sponges, that they really could achieve anything that they set their mind to. With the right guidance and opportunities, children could just achieve wonderful things. All children can learn. So they're all curious and they all have this zest for knowledge. So they can all succeed. The benefits and limitations of her methodology really include, the benefits of her methodology are children are given an equal playing field no matter what their background is. However, they're given freedom and they learn a lot of independence, and they definitely further their own interests, but they also learn how to self-correct. But the limitations are a lot of the kids don't necessarily learn how to play with each other because it's so individual, and they're also using all these materials that are self-correcting, but they really aren't open-ended. So they're learning one particular skill and not more of a broad, just using their creativity, understanding of a new tool. So Montessori learned while she was doing all this observations about the sensory materials that she designed. She realized that children are able to work independently and self-correct. They learn how to concentrate when they're not even realizing that they are concentrating, and they learn how to learn not even knowing they're learning. It is a very kinesthetic and hands-on approach to learning, which personally I love. This really changed, all these observations changed the way Montessori's teachers started teaching reading. For example, the teachers began using sandpaper to teach letters, and they cut the letters out of the sandpaper, and they used two different color sandpaper, one for consonants and one for vowels. And then they would let the children trace over them with their fingers. So they'd not only see these letters, but they'd learn how to pronounce them, and they'd learn how to feel them, which eventually taught them to learn how to write. And then once they were learning how to write, reading came next. So the texture just inspired these children. So then when they learned all these sounds, they already knew their phonics. They were pretty much ready to read instead of the normal approach that a lot of other education is using, like sight words. So have I seen any examples in my observations? Unfortunately, I haven't yet, which kind of disappoints me. However, I know that I had a very hands-on approach when I was learning, through really anywhere from kindergarten up through probably about second grade. So hopefully I will see more kinesthetic learning soon. Thank you.